Hey, if you want to change the United States, you have to start with battles that you can win. You have to aim for small win. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of protests, but none of that is going to win anything. You are essentially begging for justice. You're begging for sympathy, and all you do is cause the valuable energy and lives to be wasted. It's like throwing an egg against a rock. Like, how many eggs do you have to throw at a rock to crack the rock? And so, do you see the logic? In 1990s, I fixed car, and one of the case was the insurance company playing hardball and forcing me to kind of compromise. So instead of arguing with them and their lawyer, I just file a small claim against the client. So because it's a small claim, that client has to show up to court, and the court doesn't even allow the lawyer to represent them because it's a small claim. So I won. But if I had sued Mercury, it would have been a bigger hassle, right? So I sued their constituent instead. So what the protesters need to understand is they have to fight battles that they can win, not battle that they have no chances of winning. So take the case to court, but sue the individual. You gotta name names. So let's say they don't know any of the massive name. They could sue Kristi Noem. They could sue Donald Trump. There's no such thing as absolute immunity. If people act in their capacity, let's say the highest seat is the White House, the president. So the president has a lot of leeway on making decisions, but if he just wants to kill people, that's not really part of his job description, and you could take him to court. You could take him to small claim court. And sure, the court could say, well, he's the president. We don't want him to, serve, show up to a frivolous lawsuit course. But it's not frivolous. Is it murder? It's not frivolous. Treason is not frivolous. And if you cannot do treason, you can at least do tort, civil tort, right? A lot of people sue him and got settlement. And if you cannot sue him, you could sue his lawyer. You could sue anybody that causes harm if they were part of it. So, for example, Epstein, his lawyer could represent him, but then does that allow the lawyer to do everything that they did? Extortion, whatever. Take these people to court. Put the names on record. And even if you lose, imagine like 100 people taking the Donald Trump to court or Kristi Noem to court, and the court dismisses them. Well, we have a record, don't we? The court dismisses 100 of this legal claim. Well, if I have tried to settle this dispute peacefully 100 times and the court say, I'm not hearing it, then when I take this to the street and end this on the street, what would the court say? Will they convict me for not solving this peacefully? Didn't I demonstrate that I tried to solve this peacefully, but the court refuses? But just protesting, I don't think protesting works. Protests work when your opponent give a damn, but when they're just out there looking for an excuse to kill people, what was that Bovino speech? If they touch you, arrest them. Anything that's less than lethal is fine. So I guess whipping people in the head with a pistol is less than lethal, right? But then from that point to killing people is pretty narrow. But the attitude is the biggest thing. They're getting away with murder. And they're getting away with murder is because people cannot understand reality. They don't know how to use the escalation ladder. Hey, I told you that this is illegal. I file a court order, restraining order. I use all of the method that is available to me in the court. Well, if the court don't want to help, then I'm gonna help myself, right? So this is like a declaration of cause. This is also like documenting the path. I try X, Y, and Z. I've proven that it doesn't work. So in self-defense, I have to resort to extreme measure. This is the defense cases for ICE. They feel like they are threatened. Well, protesters should feel the life a threat. But you don't just go out and start violence. You just document the process that you have tried to resolve this. Okay, talking didn't work. We asked nicely, it didn't work. We asked in court, it didn't work. What's the next step? Instead of sitting there and crying and asking for sympathy, I don't think I have a lot of sympathy for people who just want sympathy. I mean, if you're doing something and you want help, you gotta take the correct measure. But if all you do is just cry about it, I don't think it works. Eh, it doesn't work against killer and rapists. You could cry as much as you want in front of a rapist. It just make them feel more satisfied. Wrong tool for the wrong problem.